Yes, your question, please.
Well, my name is Jeroen Stout. I work for the Dutch radio. A question for Mr. Chan. If it was difficult to give the direction of this movie to somebody else, and a question to the director, if she got all the freedom she wanted to make this documentary.
That's no direction. It really depends the director, what she goes. And I let her do whatever she like to do. I was director before. I don't like somebody control me. So when we beginning of the movie, I just look, just my own family. Later on, she find out it's not just your family. She have to go to China, different part of the China to shoot what's happening. And she have to find all the old documentary from the old days. And yeah, and everything is based on the truth. It's not, we have to make more dramatic, nothing, everything is truth, yeah.
Actually, Jackie's been very good about it. He let me film whatever, and then he didn't come to the editing room, so I put in everything.
Well, actually, as a matter of fact, the screening tonight, Jackie is going to see it for the first time. He hasn't seen the final cut himself. He'll be surprised.
Yes, please.
Melanie Matthäus von der Deutschen Welle. Ich würde gerne eine Frage an Jackie Chan stellen.
A question for Jackie Chan. I'm from Deutsche Welle. How much did you know about your family history before the film was begun? Was it a surprise for you? And what was it for you like when you found out you had other brothers and sisters?
I put the wrong channel.
Sorry. I can do it in English.
好耐以前，我成日都覺得爸爸同埋我 family 幾奇怪嘅。
Vor langer Zeit, hatte schon immer das Gefühl gehabt,
Well,
dass die Familie von seinem Vater.
I always had this feeling that my father's family was hiding something. I'd always had that impression.
中國啊，返大陸啊，嗰陣時中國仲未開放嗰陣時。
And before China opened up, my father was always buying things and taking them to China.
Eines Tages hatte Hilja einen Brief in der Hand,
and one day there was a letter that was addressed to my father, and it said, "To my dear father." And then I thought, well, I didn't write the letter. Who wrote my father this letter addressed to my dear father?
And
my father said, don't worry about it, it's none of your business, and simply took the letter away from me.
咁卒之而家我發覺咗我有姐姐啊，有哥哥啊，咁我覺得 anyway 都係我哋嘅 family 啦，我都冇變咗係朋友咯，冇乜係兄弟姊妹嘅感情，但係見到面好似朋友咁咯。但係兩個哥哥我仲未見過。
Mein Vater hat nichts davon erzählt.
And my father then didn't talk about it, so I didn't ask any questions. And when I found out about these other brothers and sisters, then it was really more like a feeling that they are friends and not a feeling of family, really.
Ja, bitte, hier vorne. Ja. Ja, wer hat das Mikrofon?
Hello, Jackie. I'm your Russian fan, and I'm very glad to see you. Thank you for your film. I know that your Hollywood projects are very successful, and I read that Hollywood producers asked to make your own film as a director, but you refused. Why did you do this? And why are you going back time to time to Hong Kong to make your directing film as director?
Because when I direct, it takes years You know, like Mabel, only directed documentary, spent 3 years to make the film. Especially myself, when I had the old day, when I direct myself, at least 1 year. I have so many projects. By the time I finish all the projects, I'm gonna 60. So this is why when I'm in Hollywood, in Hong Kong, the old day, I'm looking for some young director, new director, and to help me. Then I can, in 1 year, I can make 3 films or 4 films. But I find out in Hollywood, I don't really like, they have a good system, but not good for me. You know, they have I don't have the final cut, I want more days, I want the budget, then controlled by the studio, it's not the director. So I have to go back to Asia to make Asian film, make myself happy. So this is why I'm make 1 film in Hollywood, 1 film in Asia. And also I have 2 kind of audience. One audience is an American audience and European audience. The new audience who just know Jackie. One audience, they've been looking Jackie film for 20 years, which is like, they like Jackie, the Asian style film. They don't like American film. So I have 2 kind of audience. So I have to take care of those. Yeah, so this is why, just, yeah, one day, I'm still looking for a time to do a director. Because director, when I'm 60, 70, I still can direct. But right now, I still want to in front of the screening. Yes.
Vorne bitte.
Hello, Olaf Schneekloth from TV Today. I have a question to Mr. Chan. Nochmal zurück zum Film. Warum haben Sie nie den Drang gehabt, Ihre beiden
your
Halbbruder
film.
zu treffen?
Why didn't you feel you needed to meet your half-brothers? Up to this day, you have not met them.
其實我拍呢個 documentary 真係唔知發生咩事嘅。我拍嗰陣時就知道，哦有啲咁嘅事，咁就拍咗先啦。其實我淨係想做一個 family book 咁樣，可以俾我以後嘅仔啊、我啲孫睇啊。我冇諗到係俾人睇嘅。
佢問你點解你唔想見佢？
唔係唔想啊，冇時間啊，我自己。啊，我而家見到2個姐姐啦，2個哥哥我仲未見到。啊。
Also der Film war eigentlich nicht fürs Publikum.
The film was not meant for a general public.
Für die Familie, dass
It was meant to be a film for the family that can then be shown to children and grandchildren, and only in the course of shooting the film the different secrets popped up, and only then things developed. I saw my sisters, but not the brothers. There's somehow no need. And there's no urge that I feel to want to meet the 2 brothers.
Meint, es ist liegt sehr weit zurück.
And it's something that goes way back.